Now we are discussing about strain energy. So what is the strain energy? For example, I am taking one metallic wire. Its initial length I am taking as L. When I am applying some force in this direction, due to that force, this area of cross section I am taking as A. Due to this applied force, some elongation came. So what is the elongation here? Small l is the elongation. So what came here finally? Deformation came. Okay, if it is the applied force, due to that some deformation came. After removing of that applied force, again it is regaining its original shape and size. Okay, that belongs to how much applied force is there opposite to that. What creating here? Some restoring force creating. Okay, here I am assuming due to that applied force some elongation came. I am assuming. So permanently came. I am assuming. So in this case, how much force you had applied for creating deformation? Due to that, we are doing some work. How much work we are doing? That work stored in the form of potential energy. That is elastic potential energy. That only called strain energy. When we are creating deformation to a body, due to that force we are doing some work. So how much work we are doing? That work stored in the body due to deformation in a form of elastic potential energy. So that only called strain energy. So simply this is called elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy. So this only called strain energy. This only called strain energy. So what is the strain energy? When we are applying some force, due to that if deformation came to the body, for that deformation we had applied some force and we are doing some work. How much work we had done externally? So equal to that work inside the body, some energy stored due to elastic potential energy. That is called what? Elastic potential energy. And already told how much force we had applied equal to that restoring force created. So due to that elastic forces, it is doing some work due to our applied force. So how much work it is there applied? Equal work inside generating. So that work is called what? Elastic potential energy. That only called what? Strain energy. So now what is the formula for strain energy? Half into force into elongation. So strain energy equal to half into strain energy equal to half into force into elongation. Half into force into elongation. Now we are deriving this formula. Half into force into elongation. Now we are deriving this formula. Okay. Once you see how we are deriving. So in this case, what we are doing? We are doing some work. That work only we are finding. How much mechanical work externally we are doing, that work only we are finding. That only equal to elastic potential energy and strain energy. Okay, now first what is the formula for Young's modulus? You go to formula for Young's modulus. Young's modulus. Young's modulus is denoted with Y. So that is what is the formula for that? F by A by delta L by L. What is the delta L? Elongation. In this case, what is the delta L? L. So L by L. So capital Y equal to F by A into L by small l. Here I want applied force. Okay, now you write this as Y equal to FL by A into small l. Now I am taking cross multiplication. So F into L equals to capital Y into A into L. So what about F? So F equal to capital Y into A into L by capital L. Capital Y into A into small l by capital L. So this is my first equation. So I am taking here, L is the total elongation. So I am taking this small elongation dl. For creating small elongation, how much work we are doing? So that is the formula. Now what is the formula for work? Here work for doing small elongation dl. small elongation dl. What is the formula for work? F dot s. Work equal to F dot s. That equal to Fs cos theta. This is the general formula. Any case work. So how much force we had applied here? F force we had applied. So this dl is small length. So definitely it is having vector. If it is big length, that is not. In this case, L also vector only, but dl is small length. So definitely it is a vector. So here what is the dl? Small thing. So work also small thing only. Work also small thing only. So you take this dw because we are taking small length. If it is total length, total elongation, total work comes. So what is the F? F only. Into what is the S? Small elongation, dl. Into F also in this direction, elongation also in this direction. So what is the angle? 0. So F into cos 0. So you write this as dw equal to F into dl cos 0 value 1. Since cos 0 degrees equals to 1. Now what about dw? This implies dw equals to, once you see all the derivation, first what we have done, Young's modulus formula we have taken F by A by L by L. So from this we have found F value by doing mathematics. We are finding work for small elongation. Total elongation small l. In that very small elongation dl part I am taking. So work done for doing small elongation. Work equal to what? Fs cos theta. dl is small length element that belongs to definitely vector. So if dl is small, work also small. So dw I am taking. So F into dl cos 0. Cos 0 why? Applied force in this direction. This dl also in this direction. So 0. Cos 0 value 1. So in that way we have got dw value. Okay, now tell what is the dw? So dw equals to, this implies dw equals to F equals to what is the value? Capital Y into A into small l by capital L into dl. That is dw. This is the dw work for small dl elongation. But I want total elongation. Total elongation means total small elongation. So you take integration. Integration we are applying only in the case of uniform things. We are assuming when we are applying some force, uniformly elongation came I am assuming. For example, here to here small elongation, here to here some, so the diameter, everything must be same way it is expanding. Then only you consider like that. The total elongation must be in the uniform way. Then only you apply integration. Otherwise not apply. Now I am taking integration. So total work. So here what we are taking 0 to W. So here what we are taking 0 to L into capital Y into A into L by capital L into dl. What is the capital Y? Young's modulus for a given material that constant. And what is the area of cross section? This also we are taking constant because due to this elongation, area of cross section not changing. And what is the capital L? Capital L is the initial length. That is not changing. So what is changing here? L changing. So this remaining all comes to this side. So you write that as this side. So due to this elongation, area of cross section reduce. Some reduces, but the reducing is very small we are taking. So due to that, A constant. L is the initial length. That elongation is very small. So capital means initial length. For example, initial 2 meters. Due to elongation 2.02 came. So 2.02 approximately same. And also that length approximately same. Due to that, the L is constant. What happens? Now you take this as, this implies we are writing this as W, Y, A, L constant. So Young's modulus and area of cross section and length constant. And integration, you write this here L into dl 0 to L. Here also one step you write dw 0 to W. Okay, that is like integration x power n into dx. First write the formula. So what is the formula for integration? Integration x power n dx. Limits are from x1 to x2. At that time, what is the formula? You write this as x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 and limits are from x1 to x2. That formula we are applying. Integration dw means total work. 0 to w. So integration dw means what we are writing actually here? dw means what? 1 into dw. 1 into dw what we are writing? W. So that also formula. What is that? Integration 1 into dx. Limits are from x1 to x2. So what we are writing here? X. Limits are from x1 to x2. So these two formulas applying in the equation. Okay, now I will give integration dw initially 0, 0 to w. The elongation is uniform. Then only you apply integration. So for small dl, dw work. For total elongation, w work. That we are finding by applying integration. Both sides you apply integration. These are the formulas. Okay, now this implies now what we are writing integration 1 into dw, w. Limits are from 0 to w. Lower limit, upper limit. Again, capital Y by A, capital Y, A by L. Here you write this, L means L power 1. So L power 1 plus 1. We are writing this as 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. And what are the limits? 0 to L. Now W minus 0. So that equal to capital Y, A by L. Here we are writing this as L square by 2. Limits are from 0 to L. So W minus 0 we are writing as W. So that equal to Y by YA by L. First upper limit writing, again lower limit. In the L plus L write L square by 2. In the L plus 0 write 0 square by 2. Okay, now W equal to, this implies W equals to capital Y A by L into L square. 0 by 2 means 0. So L square by 2. L square by 2. So that work only called what? Strain energy. How much work externally we are doing, equal work inside creating due to elastic force, applied force, restoring force. Due to restoring force, that work it is generating. Work done by the elastic force. Elastic force is a conservative force. Any work done by the conservative force only called potential energy. So we are telling it as strain energy is the elastic potential energy. How much force you have applied equal to the what generating? Restoring force. Restoring force is a conservative force. So work done by the conservative force is called potential energy. So this strain energy is called what? Elastic potential energy. So what is the W? Strain energy. It's another name what? Elastic potential energy. Why potential energy? Because conservative force, applied force, how much is there? Restoring force generating. The restoring force, forces in the springs, strings, is all conservative. Work done by conservative force is called potential energy. So this is called elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy. And that is equals to U. Generally potential energy divided with U. So we are writing that as half into Y by YA by L into L square. Okay, now what is the formula for F? That only final formula, but we want to derive our formula. What is our formula? Force into extension. Here L is the extension. So you write this as half into Y into A into L into L into L I am writing. Okay, now small l by L. Okay, see here. What is the formula for force? What is the formula for force? Equal to YA L by small l. So this is equals to force. So you write it as U equal to half into force into L. L means elongation. We had already derived F equal to YA small l by capital L. So force into L. What is the L? Elongation or extension. That's all. So this is the formula for strain energy. Half into force into elongation. L means elongation. Otherwise, if you want to change something, that also just you change. How we are changing that? So by writing, if you want to convert that into stress into strain, so I want to convert that into stress into strain form. For that, you take this as here, right? Since F equal to YA small l by capital L. Okay, now U equals to half into F into small l. Okay, now I am taking this as half into F by A into A. Again A cancel, we are getting F, no problem. Again small l by capital L into LL. Again LL cancel, same thing. Okay, now I am writing this as half into F by A into L by small l, in main part what? A into L. What is the A? If this is one metallic wire, A is the area of cross section, L is the length. If you take any wire that is like a cylinder, pi r square h. Pi r square is the volume of a cylinder. What is the pi r square? Area of cross section. Comparing just, what is the formula for volume? Pi r square h. That is the volume of a cylinder because any wire is like a cylinder. So what is the pi r square? Area of cross section. Height L. So A into L is what? Volume of the given wire. So you write this as volume of the given wire. Now what is the final step? U equal to half into F by A. What is the F? Applied force. That is equal to restoring force. So restoring force by area of cross section. That is called what? Stress. This belongs to longitudinal in this case. So stress. What is the L? Elongation, small l. What is the capital L? Initial length. Elongation by initial length. That is called what? Strain. So strain. And into A into L gives the volume of the given wire. So this is the formula for strain energy or elastic potential energy. So how much force you had applied equal to that inside some force generating, that is called restoring force. Here we are doing some work by applying some force. How much force you had applied equal to that inside restoring force generating. So restoring force is doing some work. Restoring force, that is a conservative force. So work done by the conservative force is called what? Potential energy. So that is called elastic potential energy. So strain energy is a elastic potential energy. Both are same only meaning according to definition. So that is about strain energy.